Hey guys, it's Coach Steve, and I've got this week's workout brief. Starting on Monday, we're going to build on what we did last week with our back squats, except this time we're going to up the reps. We're going to do 3 sets of 12. All 3 of these sets should be at a working weight. So think about trying to add some intensity here. Maybe it's trying to stay with the weight you did previous week, or just trying to make sure you're keeping that intensity high for all 12 reps, all 3 sets. Once we're done with that, we're going into a 10-round EMOM of kettlebell snatch or kettlebell swings. This is a workout that we do pretty regularly. This is a benchmark. So make sure you keep track of your reps. And your score for this one is the lowest number that you get in any round. So the goal is really to maintain a number throughout all of these. If you have a pretty good idea where that is, try to up that by just a little bit, maybe 1 rep around, and we'll continue to build that way as we do this workout over time. We do this one about every 6 months. On Tuesday, we're going to practice strict pull-ups and see how many we can do unbroken. We're going to do 3 attempts, max strict pull-ups, and really we're looking for just the highest number. Oftentimes when we do these strict pull-up type of workouts, it's not the first one that we get the most reps out of. We need to warm up for a max rep. So that's why we're going to do 3 attempts. Just make sure you keep track of the one that you get the most reps in. Once we're done with that, we're going into a 12-minute AMRAP where we're going to do 1 strict pull-up, 2 push-ups, 3 air squats. And then the next round, we'll do 2 pull-ups, 4 push-ups, 6 air squats. And we're going to continue adding reps until time is called. We're trying to get a lot of reps here. So make sure you're picking something that you can do fairly continuously without a lot of big breaks. On Wednesday, we're going to play with ring dips and see how heavy we can go. We've been practicing ring dips up till now, so this shouldn't be a huge surprise that this is coming up. But go to the heaviest or hardest possible ring dip that you can do and see where that is. It's going to take some play, so you're going to have to build up to this. If you're kind of newish to ring dips, maybe it's the smallest band that you can possibly use, or even using as little legs as possible to do that. Once we're done with that, we're going into a 10-minute AMRAP, 60 bar facing burpees, 30 overhead squats, and 10 ring muscle ups. And really the goal here isn't really to finish an entire round necessarily. I want everybody into those ring muscle ups, at least moving quickly enough to get to that. If you're going and you scaled this really well, you'll get into that second round. That is great. But everybody at a minimum should be working on those muscle ups before time is called on this workout. This is a lot of reps on those burpees, so keep that in mind. Those shoulders are going to be a little bit tired as you get into that overhead squat. The overhead squats shouldn't be super heavy, though. You should be able to chunk those out in pretty big sets, thinking 2 to 3 sets max for those overhead squats before you get into those muscle ups. On Thursday, we're going into a very long workout. This is 8 rounds of 13 deadlifts at a moderate weight, 17 wall ball shots, and 400-meter run. Goal here is 30 to 36 minutes with a cap of 40. So this one's going to take most of the class. This is intended to be something that you just keep moving through. Those deadlifts, you don't have to do unbroken. You can do a few reps, shake it out, get some reps. It shouldn't be so heavy that you just feel like, I can't. You should be able to continually move through those without a lot of really thinking about it. The wall ball shot's kind of the same way. Maybe 2 sets max, especially in those later rounds. And then the run is really just keep things moving is the goal. You will definitely be breathing hard. This is a lot of work. On Friday, we're going to test our 1 rep deadlift. How heavy can you pick up a weight off the ground? That's what we're going to do. And it's just to find your heaviest single for the day. So if you don't PR, that's fine. Don't put that kind of pressure on yourself. But we do need to ask, if you're not moving those weights forward, what's going on? After that, we're going to do just some running. 2-mile run, 4 time. And really the focus here is understanding your pacing. We've been playing with building to the 1-mile run. And this is just an opportunity to play with going for 2 miles. So the cap here is 20 minutes. If you're running slower than that, you definitely need to scale. That is moving fairly quick. So that's 10-minute miles. So scale appropriately and get done with those 2 miles in under 20 minutes. On Saturday, we're going into a pretty classic benchmark for us: 3 rounds, 1 minute per station, wall ball shots, hang power cleans, box jumps, push press, and burpees. Once you get through each of the stations, you take a 1 minute rest, and your score here is number of reps completed across all 3 rounds, all movements. And we're looking for very high reps here. None of these movements should feel super difficult for you. You should be looking to something that you're putting in a lot of reps. Think 10 plus reps in every single movement. And some of them, you should be able to get even more than that as you feel comfortable or strong in those movements. This one's definitely going to be a breather. So maybe that first round, you don't go quite full send. You back off just a little bit so you don't die in rounds 2 and 3. But definitely going to feel this one in the muscles, certainly, but really breathing hard by the end of each round. That's what we have coming up this week, guys. Look forward to seeing you in the gym. Bye.